Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Virgo for the week of November 1st. Now Virgo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Virgo, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here going on for you in this first week of November. All right. Let's see what we have here. Make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into it for you. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Eight of Wands. And I have to tell you just right away, I feel this message, sudden revelations. You're having some sort of revelation, awakening, something like that going on here. The Eight of Wands is a quick moving event that brings about good news. Most important part's the good news part, but it can mean like, travel by air, travel by flight, something moving forward in your life suddenly or even unexpectedly. For some reason, I'm getting this situation, something around an unexpected situation here for you. I do feel like this Eight of Wands is also referring to communication. I feel like you're going to have some strange communication here in this week. I'm not trying to strike fear, but I do feel like you're going to have communications and revelations, and it's going to feel sudden and unexpected. And just know, with the Magician here, you have everything, you have the tools inside of you to make this situation out to be the best thing it can be. And I'm definitely not fearful of this reading, and you shouldn't be either. Right away, in the middle, you have the Tower. So this middle card is important. It spills into the rest of the cards. And this Tower card is a card that this is a feared moment in the tarot. There's no other way to put it. But let me tell you why you shouldn't be afraid, because the Tower is here to expose an illusion, okay? It's here to show you what is not working in your life. And it can feel like an upheaval. It can feel like a jolt of magic or a jolt of energy where it's like, whoa, Virgo's got to make some changes, right? And that's what's going on here. It shakes you down to your foundation. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be living in a house of cards. Nobody wants to live in a house of cards. And so it's the universe stepping in and saying, we're going to change something up because it's not working. That's what the Tower is. What's really wild about this reading is you have the Judgment card with it, which is like, it's like awakening, rebirth, revelation in this case with the Tower and the Judgment, as well as with the Eight of Wands. It's like womb. It's like quick, like a swift sort of information. So let's see what else we have here. You have the Empress, the Sun, and the Three of Swords in the past. So that's very good. Now, the Empress here is the most abundant card in the tarot. It's fertility and therefore prosperity. Growing something, nurturing something like a mother nurtures her children. This can be anything in your life that you're growing, that you're looking to provide abundance towards. The Empress is all about that. And so it can indicate a sort of harvest. So it's a very nice card, and you have the best card in the tarot next below it with the Sun. Okay, this is like a burst or a ray of sunshine coming in, spreading positivity, spreading happiness, bringing joy to a situation. It's the best card to get, and it's the happiest card as well. And notice here, obviously, as you know, the planets revolve around the sun. And so it's all of that power in one card. Now, what I like to see is that the sun is next to the tower, which means that the sun will negate the negative cards around it and augment the positive cards around it. It's that powerful. And so for you, oftentimes the tower can foretell danger or something like that. But in this case, I feel like it's more so foretelling some sort of awakening or revelation. I feel like it's showing a revelation more so than a challenge, I'm not that scared with this tower. That's what I'm trying to tell you, especially with the sun's influence next to it. But you also have the Three of Swords. For some of you, this could simply be a breakup or a divorce or a separation. And I'm not trying to say that that's not challenging, but what I'm saying to you is it could be a lot worse. And, breakups happen, divorces happen, separation happens, and oftentimes it's the universe's way of showing you that there's something better available out there. Okay, there are billions and billions of people in the world, and you may be dealing with that, but there's definitely someone else available, or, there may even be time available for yourself, for you to be alone, for you to discover yourself. That could also be the case. So in this current situation, you have the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Judgment card. Okay, the Tower and the Judgment, it's strong. Okay, strong energy. The Judgment card is the card of karma. I do wonder if you've said something, Virgo, that you wish you maybe could take back, or it even could go the other way, where it's somebody said something that you can't shake, that you're just like, no, like this is not what I'm doing. I'm not about that. Because the Judgment, like I said, is karma. It's the biggest card of karma, meaning the choices that you've made, the decisions that you've made up to this point are now rendering here in real time. Eight of Wands can indicate communication, socialization, socializing, news around those areas. Judgment, rebirth, awakening, inner calling, Tower, revelation, okay, in this case. So there's some sort of revelation about a person or about a situation through communication is what I'm feeling coming through here. And you also have this Queen of Swords, which swords is the suit of communication. And I will tell you, the Queen of Swords, they will cut you to shreds with their words, okay? They will not mince words. They are very good at wielding that sort of power, that verbal punch. And that's why I feel like, if nothing else, you're dealing, like the thing is, okay, the Queen of Swords can also be someone who's independent. They go solo, they go on their own. You might find a Queen of Swords in a long period of being single. And so I feel like some of you found something out, or there was a revelation, and maybe you're just cutting ties, which is definitely also something that the Queen of Swords would do. And once you lose the Queen of Swords, there's no going back, just for what it's worth, Virgo. Now we have, in the future, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Magician. Queen of Pentacles could be a Virgo, could be any earth sign, doesn't matter what gender you are. This is just feminine energy, masculine, feminine energy. You also have the divine masculine here with the Magician showing up, the divine feminine here as well, or the mother archetype really with the Empress. But this could mean you. I feel like this is maybe just you showing up here. This could also be someone who's just practical, back down to earth. So I feel like you're going to be jolted into space here with the Tower and the Judgment, and then brought back down to earth here with the Queen of Pentacles is what's maybe coming. Then you have the Moon, something not being as it appears. This could maybe mean a word of caution, or just saying like, hey, like maybe you're making something out. It's almost like this can also mean self-deception, like maybe you're not totally understanding something. But I also feel like it's important to trust your intuition about a person with the Tower and the Judgment card and the Three of Swords, But along with that, to wrap this out, I really like to see the Magician, which is somebody who has all of the tools available. Okay, they have all four suits and elements of the tarot. They have all of the tools available and inside of them to manifest something and to be powerful. And it's all about willpower too. Bringing something into existence, manifesting something. So let's see what else we have here. Let's start to clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. I really appreciate you being here, Virgo. Thank you for spending your time with me. And also check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here. These two cards wanted to come forward here. So very nice. So you have Kali Ma, facing fear. I think that's really relevant for this reading. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Some of you going through a spiritual awakening. You also have this holy amethyst, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. You're going through a dark night of the soul and or a spiritual awakening, which are similar, but you want to go ahead and research those two things. Kalima, like, look, you maybe dealt a tower, but you're facing it, okay? You're facing this fear. Amethyst is a crystal of manifestation. You have that here with the magician. And you have Katumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Guess what? The answer's inside of you here with the magician. Magician already has the answer. And they use their strong willpower to bring it in. Let's see here. What do we have here? There's something better. Yeah. Look, for those of you like going through a breakup, which definitely, yeah, look, you're maybe rejecting, you're saying no, you're cutting something off here. That's a big no. It could mean that someone got rejected, but I almost feel like there's a revelation coming out that's leading you to say no, and you're ready. Maybe you're ready to leave. Like, maybe you've been in a situation that's been stagnant, toxic, not working, something like that going on here. We'll find out, because we're going to pull some additional tarot cards to see what that might be. That ready card, that your ready card's really good. It's the last card in that oracle deck, indicating you've completed a cycle. You're literally ready to go and start something new, and you're ready to take on responsibility. So let's see what else. Sudden revelation. Yeah. Okay, 8 of Cups. You're walking away. Yep. 5 of Swords, ouch, and the 4 of Pentacles. That 5 of Swords, whew. So, look, I feel like there's been a period of time here where you have been hesitant, okay? 4 of Pentacles can indicate hesitancy, not acting. I almost feel like you've been in a situation for too long. You've wanted this 3 of, I don't know if you wanted it to happen, but like, I feel like there's something on your mind here around you having wanting to cut ties, or thinking about cutting ties, maybe wanting. I don't know if it's wanting, but thinking about cutting ties for some time here with this 4 of Pentacles. It hasn't really happened, but that now the universe is like, guess what? Here's your tower. It's happening. 5 of Swords, loss, drama, defeat, challenge in a relationship. Not very good energy for relationship energy, but you have it with the Sun, meaning ultimately at the end of all of this, the Sun is shining. It is the best card in the tarot. It is going to work out. I will say the 5 of Swords does say that you are down, but you're not out. It's a recoverable loss. This is not the end of the world. And the 8 of Cups is you walking away from a toxic situation, walking away from a situation that's no longer serving you, walking towards the fulfillment of your dreams, which is the 9 of Cups. So definitely like to see that. Yeah, Chariot. 9 of Swords. You're having a dark night of the soul. And the 3 of Pentacles. I'm not an expert on that. I should probably read more. I certainly feel like I've gone through one, but do some, I would say, if this is resonating, and listen, it's not always going to resonate. A reading like this, don't let it stress you out. If you're not resonating, just move on to something else here. But this person's having a nightmare, okay? They're staying up late at night. You have it with the Tower, which is, upheavals, challenges, all these sorts of situations. And with the Judgment card, some of you are going through a dark night of the soul or a spiritual awakening. I would say research both of those things. I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but it's almost like a dark night of the soul can be a part of a spiritual awakening. Like, I feel like some of you are just going through something right now, and there's something that's keeping you anxious, keeping you up late at night. But at the end of the day, you have this Chariot, which is as above, so below. Okay? Putting in the work, self-discipline leading to a major victory, and working through a major issue here. You're leaving the city. You're leaving what used to be your once what once was, and you're moving towards something new and taking your things with you. And there's nothing wrong with that. This 3 of Pentacles indicates it could be around teammates or teamwork, or a group situation. Could be involving work in some way, but it could also just mean groups of people. So let's see what else we have. Definitely groups of people. 3 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Swords coming in once again. Nope, you're cutting ties here. Yep. Okay. I don't always pick these, but I wanted to for some reason. Wow, and take a look at this. You have the Eight of Wands twice on the bottom here, which is pretty incredible. So this situation is developing now, happening quickly. So Page of Cups, Ace of Cups is definitely a new romance in the future. I don't know how long, but I almost feel like saying like there's a quick rebound here. I don't know if you're going to want to do that, but there's some sort of quick turnaround that's coming through. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. This could be your social circle. This could be your friends, family, groups of people, your network. Same with the Three of Pentacles. That's why I feel like a lot of this is around a revelation within a group situation, maybe even a third party going on here with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, Three of Cups is a classic third party situation in love. You're looking for Mr. or Mrs. Dependable here with the Knight of Pentacles. Remember, just masculine and feminine energies. But and that's what I feel like in the future you should work towards. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you who to date or anything like that. So you have to make your own decision. But that's what the cards are saying, is like you're moving towards someone who's a lot more dependable. And the Queen of Swords is just, look, no remorse, okay? Or what am I trying to say? Like, no regrets, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, with that Queen of Swords, like, nope, just take your sword, cut through what's not serving you, move away from the toxicity as you have that Eight of Cups diagonal, and work towards manifesting something into your life that's worth having. That's what I feel like you're doing here, Virgo. And it's almost like lightning and thunder is coming in, like is what I'm hearing, like lightning and thunder as you get that Tower. So you have the Distant Horizons, Courthouse, unexpected income, poverty, bad health, occupation, thoughts. Okay. Well, that's a very clear sign that your thoughts here are driving your reality, which is the case anyway. But thoughts and bad health, it's not literally physical health or ailments. I don't typically read it like that. Sometimes I do, but I really don't typically. It's clearly your thoughts with the Nine of Swords here. Something making you anxious, something you keeping you up late at night. Could mean money woes, money trouble here with the poverty. The thing is, you have this occupation and unexpected income in the future, which looks very good. And, in the future looks bright for you, despite this challenge here. Know that you also had this Moon card like way down here, which is a temporary situation, okay? So something may be challenging now, but there is recovery here in the future. You have Wealthy Man as well, which is someone at the end of a successful trading day. It doesn't matter what gender you are, it's somebody who has investments paying off. And you have Distant Horizons as well in the future, which is good times ahead. You have Pathway, True North, Destiny, this situation resolving. Yeah, there's a challenge, but it's also resolving here in the future. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next one.